contagious. Think I'll turn up the heat in here.
So, this is where the scum of Frank comes to fit. I'm looking for volunteers, yo. Some nasty germs who want in on a big score. Smile, baby, this ain't about no hustle. This is about the baddest illness any of y'all have ever... Ebola? Let me tell you something about Ebola, baby.
Давай, мочи их! Чего, блядь? Давай, давай, давай! А капец тебе! Ах ты ебанула! Да, блядь, видишь? Нехороший вы, блядь, человек.
it doesn't move when you hit it like that? Yeah, they're moving it.
I don't know.
It's
Yeah, I'm
moving
kind of
forward.
confused by that. Yeah.
There's definitely a person on there.
Yeah, go ahead, breach it. I'm gonna do what?
I'm breaching.
All right, I'm done. Yeah.
What the hell's going on in here? There's a guy at the escape pods. He's like his dead body's right outside the escape pod.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Good, good. See, he was trying to run and get there, but he couldn't.
Yeah. While we're doing this interview, I wanted you to open up Microsoft Paint, and I wanted you to draw what you guys thought the average Marauders player looked like.
I can attempt to draw on my phone.
Super
And
muscly.
you can't go get a picture from like Lettuce's Twitter or anything like that.
He's a good example of an average player, I reckon.
No, he's fucking not.
I've already done it.
How the fuck have you already done it?
It looks like something like this.
No, that's not at all. It does not look like Stallone from Cobra. All right.
I'm making a new one. It's gonna be Sam.
All right, I won't verbally
And-
say the past.
That's flash. Oh, yeah, that's what I like to see, maybe. Come on. Right. Hey, you. Hey, you, I can hear you. Looks like they might have hit all the good spots, actually. Or they're waiting for me somewhere, but I doubt that. It doesn't take that long to get this place. They know what they're doing. So, I mean, it's super early in the game, though. Gotta go hit some stashes. Just to kind of wind that clock down a little bit. Feel like running into any assholes. I guess I could. Did you hear that? That's good. Kind of like the shot out on the lighthouse, maybe? Or on the beach? Okay, maybe I won't be doing combat this game. During this particular scam reign, I shall not engage in combats. Let's go. probably a risky move, considering I might have just heard some shots across the street. I'm looking at it. That doesn't do me much good if it's got a scope. Come back. Right, okay. Okay, that sounds like the lighthouse for sure. Like the lighthouse island. You know what I'm saying? For some reason I feel like killing TMCs, you know? I don't know, it's just calling to me. Whatever this audio is. It says, please come kill the PMC that is causing this audio. I wonder if I'm gonna get sniped, actually. Fuck. They're definitely down there. Ah, what's going on? Question is, are they gonna come across? And if so, is it a scab? Is it even worth my time? Probably not. Let's just go this way. See, if I knew for sure that it was like there were PMCs out there slaying, I would go, but I just can't be sure, you know? Cannot be sure. What the fuck? Oh. I thought it was a fucking stem for a second. There's Where is this fucking thing? Oh, excuse me. I found it before. Fuck. Oh well. So go. Please don't hurt me. I'm a poor scav, man. Saw you. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Wait, that's that. You can purchase impact grenades back. Sounded like a PPSH at the water treatment plant. Did it not? That PMC? Okay. Okay. Across the bridge. Check with them. Yeah, I just heard him. I'm walking up, I'm a scav. Please don't hurt me. Ah!
Like all pinned down right here.
I'm talking with my scav voice, you know. Does anybody want to go shoreline and then wrap around to hit him with me?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah,
Like we can cross to the shoreline right here. He probably won't hit us. We can go all the way towards train station, then cut across to the mountains. Who's with me? I'm going now.
Yeah, I'll be right behind you. I'm not good luck.
Hello. Are you coming with?
Hey, buddy. Yeah,
Let's get him. Woo! Do you know if any of the rogues up here did?
Oh, man, I just tried to plan. I don't know.
All right. Just so you know, I'm just gonna go. But wait. Let me see what you look like. I'll take my knife out so you don't. All right. You get. All right. Cool. Yeah. I'll stop like near the car and like the garage. Outside of, or not the garage, the parking lot outside of building 2. If you're not with me for some reason.
Okay.
I don't. So if I'm not there, I'm probably dead. But it looks like you're probably keeping up with me, so no worries. Oh, that's a, what is that? Is that a player? Is that a rogue? Is that a rogue?
That's a rogue. Those are rogues.
Ready?
Yeah, they're rogues, right?
We kill him?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Where's the one on the left? Grotto. I'm out of here, bro. I should have shot the first. I should have shot them when they lined up, bro. I had the perfect shot. Oh well. Yeah, that's fucking funny, dude. They're all gonna die now. Get the fuck out of here, man. I mean, I could wait up there maybe for like a player kill, but I've got some decent stuff. I'm tired of dying. Just get out. It's like my one way to make money, and I'm poor, so otherwise I would stay. Try to fight. I think that's probably a part of the reason why I'm dying a lot too, is maybe I'm taking more fights. I don't know.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Please tell people your credentials, what your background is.
Sure.
So,
you know, my name's Ryan Graves. I
Boy,
have an
we
engineering
use
degree,
those.
mechanical and aerospace engineering. I promptly left doing that to go fly F-18s for the Navy as soon as I graduated college. Did that for about a decade, both operationally in combat as well as an instructor role, teaching the new students. And, you know, we did witness something while we were flying in our jets, but you know, we were doing it we witnessed it in the context of our just everyday flying and our missions.
And what year was it that you witnessed this?
So we started seeing these in 2014 was the earliest that I know. 2013, late 2013, early 2014.
And could you describe what was the very first experience?
Yeah, so for me personally, the experience was simply just flying out to the area like I would any other day. And instead of seeing an empty airspace with just my wing person or another squadron doing something a different block, there were all of a sudden a lot of different radar contacts, which is immediately a problem because, you know, we could be hitting one of those or someone working in our area. And this was happening because we upgraded our radar the best we could tell. We were in a earlier radar called the APG-73, and we had come back from deployment. We entered a maintenance phase, it's called. We kind of do a little bit less flying, upgrade the jets if we need to, do any long-lasting maintenance, and we upgraded to the APG-79, which was a much better radar.
And what is the difference in the capabilities of the upgraded radar system versus the original system?
Mm-hmm. So, you know, kind of practically speaking, it's like going from an analog TV essentially to like an OLED. It's, you know, a digital modern tool compared to more of like an analog classical radar that has more limited range and has less ability to track multiple targets and things of that nature. So just generally speaking, we would expect to see, you know, more objects if there were any out there or smaller objects, but there shouldn't have been any objects out there.
And so how far offshore are you when this is all going down?
Our working areas start about 10 miles off the coast, and then it goes out, you know, 100 or 250 miles or so, though we don't usually use those far eastern areas. But we would only see them over the water, so they would really only be in our working areas, maybe slightly, you know, in between the working area and the land, but never over the land. Sometimes over the bays that are in the area that are quite large, but never just kind of zooming west over land or anything like that.
And is this restricted airspace?
It's not. So that's a tricky question. For us operating in a military operating area, it is not restricted in the sense that you have to, there's only one person allowed in there. You could have these little Cessnas kind of bumbling in there, but they would get called out pretty quick, both from the kind of air traffic control agency that's working out there, as well as the F-18s and the other aircraft that may be working out there. But in a broader sense, when we look at it in relation to our air defense identification zone, which is essentially a band of airspace that surrounds our entire country, if your flight path originates out over the water outside of that ADIZ and you proceed into that ADIZ, into our controlled airspace, then you do have to essentially have permission to enter that airspace. It's not a restricted airspace like a traditional bombing range, but it is protected airspace. It's our coastal air.
So you have this upgraded radar system, and what are you detecting?
So on the radar, really what we can learn from that is essentially the kinematics of the object. So where is it essentially? And what direction is it going, how fast is it going, things of that nature. We can't necessarily make up the shape or things of that nature. So it's a representation. It's like a block on our screen to show that information. And so when we see that on our radar, we can tell, where it's located, perhaps what's located around it, if there's other objects we're detecting, how fast it's going, what direction it's pointed in, what direction it's traveling in. So we call that velocity vector. So if we see this essentially little circle, it'll have a tail coming off of it. And that tail kind of represents the nose of the vehicle, at least as its flight path is going. And so with that,
Okay, this will be more fun. This is gonna be crazy, dude. Alright, let's see what happens. This is gonna be stupid. I'm gonna die so fast, man. I'm gonna just start fucking checking them, dude. If I know that I'm cornered, I'm gonna just start fucking, like, maybe I'll try to, like, clear a path using them. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, back pop, back pop.
that, we would typically see an aircraft just kind of trudge along.
Do you have any tips on learning the rocket punch boost spot? What does that mean? Rocket punch boost spot? I don't know what that is. Would one extra shot be a good buff or not? No. I might be able to display the Doom tip here. Okay. I did.
Really?
Oh, they're taking her high.
That's Grandmaster fucking
Or not.
Doom Fist play. Okay, bro.
You know what?
Oh shit. Here we go.
Служивый!
You need to be worried about Bear.
Блядь, сними! Граната тут! Граната! Вон он, блядь, ебашь его! Упырь!
Where are these fuckheads? I feel like they're close.
Ща к барыгам, а потом по бабам. Никого. служивый? Это наша точка! Хуйло, вот хуйло! Конец тебе! Вот он!
I don't have any heals. That's unfortunate.
Сейчас накроют нас! Валим в стороны! Вон он, блядь, вон он, блядь, его! Да вот он! Валим в стороны! Опы! Так, мать твоя, ну иди сюда, говно собака. Ты что ко мне лезешь? Вроде никого. Иди, идиот, трахай тебя и всю семью! Собачка жлоб вонючий! Дерьмо, сука, падла, иди сюда, мерзавец! Негодяй, гад, иди сюда, ты говно! Жопа! Ногу ломанул! Давай, мочи! Давай, мочи! Хер ебучий. Хуйло, вот хуйло! Конец тебе! Ах ты ебагло!
Ладно.
Ебаться руки парика! Пацаны, да он там совсем ебу дал! Валить надо его!
That's awesome, dude. $1,105. I didn't kill any players? Damn. Bro, they stole my kill. I threw so many grenades at that motherfucker. That was awesome, though. It was so fun. That's great. Gotta go pee. I'll be right back. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, fine. Whatever, bro. Backpacks are fun. You can wear them in the sun. RGD5s are that much better, huh? I did thousands of damage. Thousands. Gosh, man, I can't believe I couldn't kill nobody. Man, this is bullshit. Tell you what, brother. Ah, almost there. Really? I can just straight up buy one? Sweet, dude. Pretty sweet, dude. Ha. So we need to get some more fuelage. Got stuff going everywhere. Hmm. Wait, what? I don't have enough. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is everybody playing now? Everybody's going Lighthouse now? I don't understand what's going on.
Date is on this coin. No. 1958. It's been traveling 22 years to get here.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Ryan here from The Y, and today we're gonna be taking a look at No Country for Old Men. It's widely regarded as one of the best movies of the 21st century, and it's even credited with the re-emergence of the neo-western genre in recent years. So, without further ado, here it is, 30 facts you didn't know about No Country for Old Men. Anton Chigurh is no doubt one of the most terrifying antagonists to ever be put on the screen. He kills without remorse and for no reason, and the character is considered to be a recurrence of the unstoppable evil archetype found in Cormac McCarthy's books. And Javier Bardem did such a fantastic job of playing Anton Chigurh that his performance was voted the most accurate portrayal of a psychopath ever to grace the screen. The study involved 10 psychiatrists who watched 400 movies over the course of 3 years. And at the end of it, this is what the lead psychiatrist, Samuel Lestite, had to say about Chigurh. He seems to be effectively invulnerable and resistant to any form of emotion or humanity. And like the 2 other hitmen he'd interviewed in the past, they were like this: cold, smart, no guilt, no anxiety, no depression. The story of how Josh Brolin came to be in No Country for Old Men actually begins with Grindhouse and Quentin Tarantino. It was on the set that Brolin learned of the new Cormac McCarthy book and the Coen brothers' desire to adapt it into a film. After reading the entire novel in less than a day, he knew there was no chance of him playing Chigurh, but he had to send in an audition tape anyway. And Brolin couldn't have been in a better spot, as Robert Rodriguez lent him the camera they were using to shoot Grindhouse, and Tarantino offered to direct the audition. After sending the tape to the Coen brothers, they were astounded with the quality, asking who lit it. It was probably the best looking audition anyone has ever seen. Carla Jean was the only person to talk to all 3 main characters. Additionally, none of the 3 main cast members shared any screen time together.
What do we circulate?
Looking for a man who has recently drunk milk?
Because No Country for Old Men involved a decent amount of killing, it's no secret they required a lot of fake blood to make it all work. But what was unexpected was the cost of it, needing to import special fake blood from England. Joel Cohen said the price ran all the way up to a ridiculous $800 a gallon. And you might be asking yourself, why the need for overpriced special fake blood? Well,
I swear they made an algorithm that replaces something you recently just lost. Whenever you go into a fucking scab right now, as if you, well, at least if you have the same karma as I do. I think that's the case. I think we might have some cultists out here. What is that? Did you see that? Oh, that's a tree. Tree branch, maybe? What's that? Oh, I'll take that. I still can't believe the fucking cultists were out here. Like, they didn't really fucking spawn here. What the fuck, bro? Wait, how much time is left? 13 minutes? Alright, so I should go just run. Run fast! Fuck bitches! Oh! Too bad these bastards wouldn't give me my impact grenade back.
Ха, ну чё, нормально?
I wonder if he even had voice on.
Poopy, sexy poopy, ha ha ha.
I'm gonna go to the water treatment plant if I can get out of here. Skibidi-bidi, skibidi-bidi, skibidi-bidi-bidi-bidi-bidi-bidi. Skibidi, 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 where are you? Tell me that's not a fucking section. Can't say where the fuck I'm going. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna break my legs. I thought my life was over. I thought my life was over. Yar, matey.
Что за хрень?
Nay, had it just begun.
As they had extras lying around in the baking hot sun for hours at a time, covered in blood, using a sugar-free variant was essential so the actors wouldn't be attacked by endless hordes of bugs.
Greetings, brothers.
Вот тут, короче,
Hello.
друган мой бывал точно.
Hello, sir. Where art thou, brother? I need loot.
I'm very poor and I need loot.
Help! Help! I need some loot.
Help! Can anyone give me any loot? I need loot.
Hello, sir. Hello. I would like one loot, please. Hello, brother. Hello.
Well, now there, brother. You see. BS? BS? No BS. This is a no BS kind of game. Tell you what, brother. Ain't no BSing around.
Hello, housekeeping.
Oh, please don't hurt me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Brother, are you dangerous? I come in peace. I just want some loot. I'm a poor scab. Oh God, are you gonna kill me? Oh, Jesus Christ. Sound like you're fucking stalking me, bro. Bro, can we be friends? Why would you do this to me? Ah!
If you're like me, there's almost an inextricable connection between There Will Be Blood and No Country for Old Men. Whether it's the fact that they were released the same year, share a lot of similar themes, or are both masterpieces, I can't think of one without being reminded of the other. So it's crazy to know that not only do they share an abstract connection in my head, but they were also shot in the same location at the same time. It was in a small town in Texas called Marfa, and one day while filming a wide shot of the landscape for the film, the Coen brothers were interrupted by a large cloud of smoke drifting over the horizon.
That is
It was
crazy.
Paul Thomas Anderson testing the pyrotechnics of an oil derrick being set ablaze,
Wow.
which created so much smoke that they couldn't film any more scenes that day.
I can't believe he's done this.
The device that Anton Chigurh uses to kill people is called a captive bolt pistol, aka a cattle pistol, as it's mainly used for stunning livestock prior to slaughter, which makes it a fitting weapon for Chigurh, as it plays into the idea that he views putting down a human as no different than euthanizing an animal. After Moss crosses the US-Mexico border, he wakes up to a mariachi band singing to him. The lyrics of the song are as follows. You wanted to fly without wings. You wanted to touch the sky. You wanted too much wealth. You wanted to play with fire. As I'm sure you can tell, these lyrics are a reference to the story of the film. In the novel, Sheriff Bell says this line about the drug dealers. Here a while back in San Antonio, they shot and killed a federal judge. McCarthy set the story in the year 1980, so this is most likely a reference to the murder of Judge John Howland Wood, who was assassinated in San Antonio the year prior by Charles Harrelson, father of Woody Harrelson.
Do you have any idea how crazy you are?
What?
In 1980, so this is most likely a reference to the murder of Judge John Howland Wood, who was assassinated in San Antonio the year prior by Charles Harrelson, father of Woody Harrelson.
Holy
shit. Idea how crazy you are.
A cool piece of foreshadowing comes in the scene when Moss is staying at the Eagle Hotel. Looking at the painting on the wall, you can clearly see it depicts two men on horseback somewhere in the mountains. And at the end of the film, Sheriff Bell says this line about his dream.
I was a horseback.
going through the mountains of the night, going through this pass in the mountains.
The title, No Country for Old Men, is taken from the William Butler Yeats poem, Sailing to Byzantium. The full line from the poem is, "That is no country for old men." In it, Yeats spoke on the agony of old age, and imagined what the afterlife and paradise might look like. This reflection on the end of life and what comes after it can be seen in the closing moments of the film with Sheriff Bell.
I'm older now than he ever was by 20 years, so in a sense, he's the younger man.
You would think that because Javier Bardem had always dreamed about being in a Coen Brothers film, he would immediately say yes when they approached him to be in their movie, but that was definitely not the case, as he had some serious reservations about the character, saying, "I don't drive, I speak bad English, and I hate violence." They laughed and replied, "Maybe that's why we called you." If you wanted to get your hands on a shotgun, exactly like the one that Anton Chigurh uses in the movie, too bad because it simply doesn't exist. The silenced 12-gauge shotgun was created specifically for the movie, as nothing like it even existed at the time. Nowadays, there is a shotgun silencer available for purchase to the general public, but it looks nowhere near as cool as the one in No Country for Old Men. I'm not sure how many people actually noticed this, but there's barely any music at all in the film, 16 minutes to be exact, with a bunch of that taking place in the credits. This is mostly due to the fact that most
14
musical
more
instruments
minutes,
didn't fit
man.
with
I
the
better
minimalist
go
sound
and shoot
sculpture
some.
Ethan Coen had in mind. So a lot of the sounds you hear in the movie actually come from singing bowls, which are inverted metal bells traditionally used in Buddhist meditation. Although Tommy Lee Jones had the least amount of screen time out of the three main characters, he still received top billing. He also ended up suing Paramount Pictures, alleging improper bonus allocation, and the matter was resolved in his favor, leading to a $15 million payout. Perhaps the biggest mystery in No Country for Old Men is whether or not Anton Chigurh killed Carla Jean Moss. There's no definitive answer, but based on what we know about Chigurh, it can be inferred that she did meet her end. Not much is said about Anton Chigurh, but Carson Wells gives us the most insight into his character.
Might even say he has principles that transcend money or drugs or anything like that.
The fact that Chigurh lives by a code is crucial, as in a later scene, Chigurh offers Moss this one-time deal.
You bring me the money and I let her go. Otherwise, she's accountable.
Moss declines, and at the conclusion of the movie, Carla Jean is held accountable.
You got no cause to hurt me.
No. But I gave my word.
Another piece of evidence pointing towards her death is that Chigurh doesn't like to get blood on himself. Before shooting the man in the shower, he draws the shower curtain to shield himself. After killing the people in the hotel, he removes his socks because of the blood on them. And upon murdering Carson Wells, he lifts his feet off the ground to avoid the blood. Finally, after leaving Carla Jean's house, he was most likely checking the bottom of his boots for her blood. Since the very beginning of the Coen Brothers partnership, they've co-directed, co-written, and co-edited all their projects, which is fine and dandy, but it also means they ran into a certain problem with the Screen Actors Guild. Guild membership rules have never allowed two co-credited editors on the same film, so the brothers had to come up with a fake name for who was editing their movies. They came up with the name Roderick Jaynes, and this made-up person was actually nominated for an Oscar for No Country for Old Men.
Roderick Jaynes for No Country for Old Men.
The idea of No Country for Old Men began in 2005, with Scott Rudin purchasing the rights to the film from Cormac McCarthy. He then recruited the Coen brothers, who were at the time trying to adapt a novel by James Dickey, to the White Sea. A couple of months later, the brothers agreed to make it as the...
The brothers agreed to make it. A couple of months later...
Get back to me, dude. Max Verstappen. Hit count 2. What? Ammo used 1, hit count 2? Bumber. P7. Bumber. 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 Because now you have to fucking get a loadout together. And you didn't lose your fucking grenade. Let's see what some of my, let's see what some of these are at. Let's see. That one's only got 1 left. This one. Okay. 8 more. Hamstring operatives. Should do, sure, indeed. Damn, I've been getting fucking wrecked the past few days. Oh well. Oh well. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna be right back. After these messages, I'll be right back.